Learn English through stories. Easy level. The story, The Bundle of Chopsticks. A long time ago, in a small, peaceful village, there lived an old farmer with his 5 sons. The farmer had worked hard all his life to provide for his family, and he had always hoped that his sons would take care of one another. However, as they grew older, the brothers became more and more divided. They would argue over the smallest things: who should fetch water from the well, who should tend to the rice fields, and even who should eat the last bowl of rice at dinner. Their constant quarrels made their father deeply worried. No matter how much he advised them, they refused to listen. One evening, after another heated argument between the brothers, the old farmer sighed and decided that words alone would not be enough to teach them a lesson. He needed to show them something they would never forget. The lesson begins. The next morning, the father gathered a bundle of chopsticks and called his sons to sit around him. He held up the tightly bound bundle and said,
"I have a challenge for you."
He handed the bundle to the eldest son and said,
"Try to break this."
The eldest son smirked, confident in his strength. He grabbed the bundle with both hands and squeezed as hard as he could. His muscles tensed, his face turned red, but no matter how hard he tried, the chopsticks remained unbroken. The father then passed the bundle to the second son. He too tried with all his might, but failed. One by one, the sons took turns, but none of them could break the bundle. A simple truth. Seeing their struggle, the father smiled knowingly. He then untied the string that bound the chopsticks together and handed each son a single chopstick. He said,
"Now try again."
This time, the eldest son easily snapped his chopstick in half. The second son did the same. Within seconds, all the chopsticks were broken. The father's voice grew firm yet gentle as he spoke.
"My sons, do you see the difference? When the chopsticks were tied together, they were strong. No one could break them. But when they were separated, they became weak and were easily broken."
He looked at each of his sons in turn and continued,
"You are like these chopsticks. As long as you stand together, nothing can break you. But if you keep fighting and going your separate ways, you will be as weak as a single chopstick, easily broken by the hardships of life."
The brothers sat in silence, reflecting on their father's words. For the first time in a long while, they truly understood what he had been trying to teach them. A changed family. From that day on, the brothers made an effort to support one another. They worked together in the fields, helped each other with daily chores, and shared their meals without arguing. Their home, once filled with endless quarrels, became a place of warmth and harmony. Years later, when the old farmer passed away, his sons honored his wisdom. They remained united, just like the bundle of chopsticks, and their family prospered for generations to come. And so, the lesson lived on. United we stand, divided we fall.